What's going on, paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with another market watch today. Before I begin, I just want to say, guys, if you like these videos, please make sure to go down below, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and comment down below. If you have any questions, type in hashtag Q4V and ask your question. I'll answer at the end of my next market watch. Anyway, guys, I just want to go over a couple of things. One, Legendary Collection Kaiba came out roughly around this time last year. Well, maybe a couple of weeks before. Set size is around 105. It has 4 secret rares and 6 ultra rares, and that's 10 foils per pack, okay? You get 3 packs per box, so that's 30 cards. Looking at dual power, we get 6 packs with 5 ultra rares per pack, which equals 30 cards. Something about that was hilarious. I always felt like we got less in Legendary Collection Kaiba. I don't know why, but no, it's equal. We got equal. Price points roughly around the same thing. And with Legendary Collection Kaiba, it was Ghost Ogre, Card of the Mines, Duel and Lockbird, as well as Ash Blossom and Joy Spring with a great Regreki reprint, a Terraforming reprint. Pretty good reprints. Well, Dual Power is the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Looking at Legendary Collection Kaiba, it sold out the same way. So, I think Dual Power might sell out the same way too. Yesterday, the full spoiler came out and everyone just lost their mind. Everyone was upset about Dual Power. I think it's a pretty good set, to be honest with you. But looking at the card prices, we got Duel and Lockbird roughly around $17. The card didn't get a reprint, and we don't know if it's getting a common reprint in the Spellcaster Structure deck. We're hoping it does, and if it does, that actually will complete all the hand traps for the most part. You know, with exceptions of cards like DD Crow and the artifact hand traps as well. Ash Blossom Joy Spring Ultra Rare is roughly around $14, under its $17 market price for the Ultra Rare. Obviously, being the fact that this card is going to be reprinted as an Ultra Rare coming out soon. Card of the Mines, another card is getting a reprint. This one is a Secret Rare. There's a couple of German ones over here. The market price roughly is around $15 for Card of the Mines right now. It's lower than what it was a week ago. It's roughly around $17 to $18. We're seeing, there you go, about 15. About $17 to $18 for Card of the Mines. So it's definitely powered down a little bit in its price point. Ghost Ogre's hovering roughly around $10, $11. It's going to be going down after everything's said and done. And then look at Regreki. Getting the reprint Legendary Collection Kaiba. A card that was roughly around $20 for all versions of Regreki. We get the reprint Legendary Collection Kaiba. And then it goes down to 8 and just doesn't recover it. Actually, we have a lot of prices listed here on TCG Player. Return of Dragon Lord is still roughly around $7 for this card. Blue Eyes players, you're hurting me here, man. Utopia the Lightning, it's actually roughly around $6, where it's supposed to be. Market price is holding at $7, but you can see over here it's roughly around $6. These when I look at Legendary Collection Kaiba now, I like to think I'm looking at Dual Power in the future. The prospective price points, they're not crazy high, but at the same token is. Legendary Collection Kaiba, when it first came out, if you remember, was selling like hotcakes. Cards were going all over the place. I remember cracking, I mean, I don't know how many, if you go back to my channel, you go watch my other videos, cracking at least a case in one video and just throwing it all on the market and just, I mean, literally just burning through every single card. I think with Dual Power, we might see something similar to the same. Anyway, look at Infinite Chases. It's another set that actually didn't get bought out as much, and now revisiting Infinite Chases, let's see the price points. Witchcrafter, which was roughly around $36 in the market price, is actually around $34. It's starting to go down a little bit because hype of Witchcrafter is dying that fast. In fact, I still don't think this deck's a good deck. I don't think Evil Eye is a good deck. But the reason why the price is so high, because these secret rares are short printed, and that's why they're hard to find, and that's why they're having a high price point. They might maintain being a high price point card, because they're just hard to find, not really playable. Sergio, Watcher of the Evil Eye, is roughly around almost near $30, which is, I mean, its market price is about $31. But once again, these cards might even start going down in value depending on how much Infinite Chases is out there. I mean, the boxes of Infinite Chases aren't that much. They're $63 a box on TCG Player. That's not a lot, to be honest with you. Looking at other cards over here, we have Witchcraft and Madame Rere. That card's roughly around $15.50. And then we have a bunch of Infinite Tracks, the most expensive one being around $8 for Infinite Track. That's it. It's not that crazy, to be honest with you. I think, once again, I'm not a big fan of Infinite Chases. I like the reprints of Infinite Chases. As far as the stuff in them, not crazy about them, to be honest with you. And I think, I mean, the cards are great. I mean, I'm probably going to get a deck core of each of these, but they're still relatively expensive currently right now, and I wouldn't even look at them. Moving forward, everyone forgot about Cyber Strike. Like, Older Sun, Everyone forgot about Savage Strike. We saw Dual Power over the horizon and we're like, Savage Strike, you got him well out the way. This is Dual Power money, not Savage Strike money. Look at that Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. It's about 98 bucks for an unlimited version of this card, under its $100 market price. The cards were around 105s last week and it's just dipping down lower. First editions are still near the 105 price point. And once again, this happens all the time. Whenever we get a newer set that's good, that we want, we look at other sets like Savage Strike, which is still a blockbuster set. It's an amazing set, and we just push it aside because we don't got time for that. We got time for Dual Power. We got to put money to Dual Power. So we're seeing cards like Fantastical Dragon Phantasme go down. Also, you players that have these are just selling these for money for, wait for it, Dual Power. That's it. That's all they're doing. Looking over other cards, Pot of Extravagance is still hovering around 53, almost like $54. A little higher than its current market price, and that's because I think Yu-Gi-Oh players that are looking to play Necroz might want to consider getting Pot of Extravagance, and if they do, well, this card price actually might start going back up again. Looking at Borderlo Savage Dragons, roughly around $15 for the card. Makes sense. Psychic Wheeler is down again to roughly around $7, trying to hold on to $8, which is under its $9 market price. I still think this is a great card. I think with Dane coming out, this card might see some play, so hopefully if you have yours, hold it, because it's definitely looking to see some play. Witcher Strike, another card that's roughly around $7. I love this card, and I can't wait until this card fits in the meta at the right time. Hopefully at that time, you guys will have your copies. I need to get mine. I still don't have mine. I'll be honest with you. I was going to get it at regionals. I might just go online and buy it. But yeah, this is a really, really good card. Trisha Corribane's under $5 price point. It was roughly 6s for a good amount of time. It's dropping, and we're finally seeing Sunlight Wolf drop more. Now, $4 for Sunlight Wolf I think is ridiculous. But then again, Sunlight Wolf's peak price of $12, that was ridiculous. So I'm kind of glad we're seeing this card hit about 4s. Hopefully this card will be $1, $2, so everyone who wants to get Salamander Grades can play it. Konami needs to reprint Sunlight Wolf as fast as possible. Look at the rest of the cards from the set, nothing too crazy. Now look at that Necroz. Obviously, with the release of Dual Power, with the Necroz and Dual Power, we're seeing a lot of weird things happen. One, Bionic might be a short print. In fact, it's pretty obvious that Bionic and Impermanents are like the dead set short prints. Though the amount of cards in the spoilers was not enough to guarantee that information. I'm almost certain that's going to be Infinite Permanents. That case could just not have many Bionics, but you get other cases that have tons. Who knows? So don't just set everything in stone based on one case or 2 cases. I believe officially the guy said he pulled 18 boxes. The case is 12, and I'll tell you right now, from store owner perspective, we're getting Dual Power in cases of 12. I know this for a fact because it says on Konami's website. So yeah, 12 boxes of Dual Power is 1 case. 18 boxes is not 2 cases. It's about a case and a half. So, once again, those ratios are very skewed based off that. I wish he only did 1 case. I'm dead serious. I do like the full spoilers, but go, hey guys, this is my 1 case pulls. This is my full spoiler pulls. Just give it a little bit of differentiation. It'll be really helpful. But at the same time, it's great to see these spoilers out. And hopefully soon we'll be able to open it ourselves. Look at Necroz and Bionic. If this was to be a short printed, we're seeing the Secret Forces Necroz Bionic be a $40 card. Well, Necroz Bionic is a short print card. The Ultra Rare versions, it'll be about $30 roughly. It'll still drag this price point down. And with everyone cracking a Dual Power and a majority of those players not wanting to play Necroz, I think Bionic is an easy card to start tanking in value, but starting off at a high point. The Valkyrie is another card. It's about $38 in the market price. We're seeing here roughly around $27. It's tanking in value, obviously. And Trishula, actually about $18. It's still under its $21 market price. But I always remember Trishula being a $15 card before it initially spiked months ago. Necroz Gungear is bought out like I said it was going to do. Obviously, Ultimate Rare Gungear got bought out. We're seeing it about $25, higher than $7 market price. And if you think that's crazy, Necroz Sophia is just about bought out as well. Like I said it was going to happen less than 24 hours ago. Necroz Sophia price point is $25, same as Gungear. Both Ultimate Rares. These are the ones right now. If you have these right now, Ultimate Rares, and you're not playing Necroz, get rid of these as fast as possible. I'm serious. Get rid of these as fast as possible. Thank me later. Get rid of your Ulti Gungear. Get rid of your Ulti Sophia. These price points do not merit their value. Get rid of them, please. Then you got Ultra Rare Sophias. They're about almost $4. And then you got Secret Rare Gungears. They're about like $2 for unlimited versions. These are easy picks. You got Necrocycle, the rare that did not get reprinted. in Dual Power. It's a $5 rare. So Sunlight Wolf and Necroz Cycle are swapping places. Look at the price points of Necroz Cycle. It's $5. So if you have these cards, cool. You have $5. Then you got the other version of Necroz Cycle from the 2015 Mega Pack. That's also almost near $5. You got one over here for. After that, Necroz Cycle hits roughly around $5 for this card. Let's see what else we got here. We got, I mean, everything else for the most part got reprinted, which is great, except Necroz Cycle. Once again, maybe he missed the card. I don't know. Maybe it's 101 cards in this set. Moving forward, Magical Citadel and Endymion. Now, I want to talk about the secret rares first, and we'll go into super rares. Secret rares version of this card is roughly around $1 in the marketplace, but it's not that long. When you look at the bottom of this page, it hits around near $3 for Magical Citadel of Endymion. The reason why is because with spellcasters, this card is going to be used. I kept saying it for non-stop. Please make sure to get your hands on these. They were dirt cheap. They're still relatively cheap. After page 1's gone, by the way, page 1 has a bunch of 1s and 2s for the quantities. After that, the nearest wall will be, let's see, not even on page 2. On page 2, there's no walls. There's only 3s and 2s. On page 3, there's 33 of them at $10 each for Secret Rare Magical Citadel of Endymion. Now, there's also Super Rare, which is just as nice. I like the Super Rare a lot as well. You guys probably have it, or if you don't have it, it's, hey, it's 50 cents. And there's a good amount of these on the marketplace. So if you don't have the Secret Rares, you can still have access to Super Rare versions of these cards, which is pretty cool. So if the Secret Rares does get bought out, we still have the fallback plan, which is Super Rare Magical Citadel of Endymion. Up next, Naked Rain. So supposedly reptilians are going to get more support in the future. Supposedly they're going to get some more things going to happen with them. I think this card's going to get reprinted. But as we're looking right now, Snake Rain, with the market price under $5, looking at over here, first edition Lightning Plates around $3. After that, you got Unlimited roughly around $4s. These are great cards to sell all day long. I don't know who would buy them, but whoever does, it's buying $3 to $4 rare cards from Tactical Evolution. Only printing, by the way. Next, OTS packs. Now, as an OTS Stolen owner, I can't say the OTS well is drying up. We're getting ready for OTS 10, but I think Konami's having some issues rolling out the new OTS packs. Well, the current OTS packs, as they prepare us for OTS 10. And OTS stuff is drying up. I think at this point, it's a fact. I think every store owner you talk to can be able to tell you that. This is information that is not exclusive to me and my channel. I think everyone knows it by this point. I knew about a couple of days ago, man, almost near a week ago, but it was 100%. Maybe some stores are going to get it and some stores didn't. I was one of the ones that didn't get it. Who knows? But I do know now at this point, Konami's having trouble releasing OTS packs to store owners, being the fact that they don't have that many. And they're getting ready for OTS 10, which hopefully they'll overprint, so we'll have a lot, and this issue won't happen ever again. Moving forward, though, looking at OTS Pack 5, cards like Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit have stopped going down for the most part. They have a $74 market price. The market price on the TCG Play is $78. They're actually going to stop, turn around, and go back up for OT Ogres. Mark my words, this card's going up. Terraforming went as low as $43. Enjoy it now. It's going back up, depending on ban list hit. Zodiac Whip Tail used to be $20s. Market price has roughly around $12. It's at $15. It's going back up. So I hope you guys enjoyed your the availability of having a chance of getting OTS Pack 5 and getting stuff like Ogres and Terraformings, because that's changing. Up next, can we talk about Cybernetic Horizon and how everything's dropping fast? Looking at Boros Dragon, its price point is going down even more. $76 market price. Boros Dragon Unlimited versions are about 58s. First editions are about 59s for this card. For Boros, finally dropping in value. I guess once again, it's every year play getting rid of the extra ones. They want to keep them. They only want to keep one. Every other version is just gone. This card was sitting roughly around $90 about a week and a half ago. Looking at other cards like Danger Nessie, card used to be around $50. Market price has this card roughly around $41. We're seeing it actually around $37 on the market for Danger Nessie. Jackalope, it's about $15 to $16. I'm sorry, it's about $16 under its $21 market price. For first edition Jackalopes, we're seeing this card. There's a ton of unlimited. Hold on. We're seeing this card roughly around $18. Once again, still under its $21 market price for Danger Jackalope. Bigfoot, which was always $18, maybe even $17, is actually has a $16 market price, and that version is roughly around $15s. Everyone's running. Everyone's like, screw it, I have my deck. We're gonna get dual power reprints. I don't want to invest too much, and everyone's on listing their cards and getting rid of it. Except Cyber Dragon players. Seeger's still $6. They just don't care. They're like, we'll buy more. There's more in the market with Cyber Dragons, we'll just buy more. That's the mentality. Up next, guys, looking at 2018 Megatins, which I still think is a phenomenal set. Still think in the future will definitely have good value. Currently, right now, looking at cards like Barlow Dragon, the most expensive card in the set, is $22. 2018 Megatin costs $20. So I think the initiative to buy more Megatins is kind of dead right now. I could be wrong. I mean, hey, you pull a Bolster and Saryuja, you're good. Dots of that are pretty low though. Looking at 2018 Megatins, market price is $24 for Barlow Dragon. It's $22. Saryuja is about $21, and the market price is about $20 for Saryuja still. Still waiting to see what happens, whether it gets a banless hit or it doesn't get the banless hit. Looking at Evenly Match, this card's around $20 market price, and its first edition version is roughly around 19s. It's just hovering at this point. The real interest for me, as far as Megatins, is in cards like Mythical Beast Master Cerebus, which I think actually might start going up even higher with the release of Spellcaster Structure Deck. Mythical Beast definitely going to be in it, and if Master Cerebus is a reprint, which obviously I don't think it's going to be a reprint, it's only going to go higher. Now, looking over here, the market price of Master Cerebus is $7, but when we look over here, it's about $8. After that, it's already into the $9 price points for this card. Only 14 prices available on TCG Player. This card is an easy buyout target, no brainer. Inspector Boris is still roughly around $7. This is where they're probably going to be hovering. Top Logics will be about $6, no big deal. I mean, for the most part, everything else isn't changed that much. The main thing you want to focus on is two things: Master Cerebus and Electronite. Now, if Konami want to promote Pendulums really badly, what's the best way? Electronite. Put it to 2. It'll be a great way to promote Pendulums. It will make a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players happy, and the price point of original prints of Electronite already following suit. The market price of Extreme Force, the original Electronites, are about $4. But when you look at first editions, they're hitting already $5. They're already going up in value. Look at a Megatin Electronites, these were always $3 and below. They're almost at $4. First editions are about $3.50. They're going higher in value. It's inevitable at this point that Yu-Gi-Oh players are just grabbing this, throwing it to the side. They're just getting ready. That's all it is. Now, I think Collection Night going to 2 would not only promote Spellcaster Structure Deck, but the Pendulum in general. It's the card. Like, literally, the card for the whole game mechanic is Electronite. Moving forward, Soul Fusions. Now, we're seeing all the Danger Monsters drop, and we're going to see it over here, too. Look at Danger Chuchinoch. It's about $47. Market price of this card's roughly around $50, and we're seeing it actually about $44 to $45 for Chuchinoko. Colossus. Market price is $43. Score is $50, and it's tanking. $43 market price for Colossus. It's barely holding on to about $35 for Colossus. It is tanking in value. Looking at Trap Trick, it's finally going down. It was $33, $34 forever. Market price has it roughly around $33 for Trap Trick. And we're seeing it roughly around $29. Unlimited first edition, same thing. Can Strike and Levineer is about 14s. They haven't changed. The only thing that has not changed from Soul Fusion is Levineer. It's at 14, and it's like, nah, I don't care. Dungeons, I don't care. Trap Trick, whatever, man. I'm 14 all day long. Orchestrated returns roughly around $8. We'll see what happens with this card when Dane comes out. I don't think it's going to go up in value, but then again, here it is. It's $8 if you guys want it. Moving forward, Speed Duel Arena Lost Souls for my 4 viewers that play Speed Duels, including myself. Arcane Knight Joker $6, nobody cares. Blue Star Domo Dragon $6, nobody cares. 2-minute Frau $6, some people care. Spirit Karibo is $30. We all care. Like, this is the best card in the set. Hands down, is Spirit Karibo. And you know how we know it's the best card in the set? Besides this price point? It's because we've seen it already used in Dual Power forever. Spirit Karibo is currently $30 in Dual Power. Arena Lost Souls. Can it come out on Dual Power? It'd be great. It's ultra rare. It's about $30 for Spirit Karibo. Worth every penny. If you're like me and you're really excited about Speed Duels, and you're really excited about playing a meta deck in Speed Duels, finally we have a structure deck, structured decks, and finally our first set, then you definitely need to get your hands on a playset of this card. It's a must-have card. We got other cards over here, and they're roughly around $5. They're all hovering at this point. Nothing's set in stone. The only thing that you need to worry about is Spirit Karibo and Arena Lost Souls. That's the only thing. Whenever you crack Arena Lost Soul pack, if it does not say Spirit Karibo, get rid of it. Unless you're playing the game and you need those cards for your deck. But for the most part, get rid of it. Just go cracks, no Spirit Karibo. Spirit, that's all you need to be focusing on. Up next, Rank of Magic Astral Force is still going up in value, and I just don't understand why. I would love if you guys could comment down below and let me know what you think about this card, because market price of Ulti Astral Force is at $5. We're seeing it over here on limits around 11. First editions are also around $11 from Rank of Magic Astral Force. Why? No, seriously, why is this card worth anything? Moving forward, looking at Flames of Destruction, right into it, Infinite Permanence. is about $64. It's stabilized after. That's the new market price. Market price currently has this card about $79. It's really about $64 in the market price for Infinite Impermanence. And depending on how many people crack open Duel Power is going to depend on this card's price. This card's price can go up. Okay, let's not be confused or shocked or whatever when Duel Power comes out and this card price was to go up. It can go up. In fact, if Infinite Impermanence is such a hardcore short print, the original print will still be hard to find, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will find themselves wanting to go in and grab the Infinite Impermanence secret versions. Wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion looks to be a card that's pretty easy to pull. Market price has this card roughly around $38, and we're seeing it actually hold about 27s for Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion. Really disappointed, personally, in Duel Power and not seeing the fact that Nightmare Unicorn and all the Nightmare monsters should have got an Ultra reprint. Market price of Unicorn's about $35. It dipped down because of the fear. It's about $28 to $29 for Nightmare Unicorn. So if you don't have yours, this is the best time to get it. The only opportunity you'll have to get it afterwards will most likely be after after Nationals, in which we get the Battles of Legends, which there's a good chance it should, possibly, maybe, hopefully, cross your fingers, we get Unicorn as a reprint. Iblis is dropping down in general. It's $21 and it deserves to be less. Vampire Suckers did not get the Ultra reprint, and now it's going to be going higher. Thank you. Market price of cards roughly around $22. The unlimited versions are about 21s. Yeah, Vampire Suckers is about to go higher, so get ready for that. Griffin's about 10s. Nothing too crazy about that. Up next, Cybernetic Constellar Diamond is going up in value. So Ultimate Rare from Secrets of Eternity, the best version to get. Market price has this card roughly around $4. Unlimited Light plays about 9s. First editions, you want to know? $13 for Cybernetic Constellar Diamond. Hey, you know what else? Ptolemaeus. That card has about a $4 market price. Unlimited's about $4.50. First editions are $7 for Ptolemaeus. Was there another one? Deltaros, there we go. Now, Deltaros is a little bit tricky. It has an Ultimate Rare printing as well as a Ghost printing. I like Ultimate Rare personally because that's playable. Ghost for me is more collectors in value-wise and playability-wise. But look at Deltaros. The market price is $3.50. And first edition Deltaros are matching $3.50. This is the one nobody knows about yet. Everyone knows about Diamond. They know about Ptolemaeus. But everyone kind of forgot about Deltaros, a card you need in Stellar Knights. So once again, if it's up to you, if you want to get Ghost, go ahead. The Ghost Rare Deltaros are pretty expensive, and to be honest with you, if you're playing with Deltaros, I would not get Ghost. That's a collector's card. Do not get this version unless you want to just wreck a good version. I like the Ultimate Rare. That's the best version. It also comes out Secret Rare. It's kind of a weird card. It's one of the very few cards that we got the same version like OCG, and how they used to get a card that got Secret Rare, Ultimate Rare, and Ghost Rare. We rarely get this happening to us, so it's kind of cool to actually see it like this. Up next, Judge Tokens. Now, these have weird value, and the reason I want to cover Judge Tokens is because it's my way of shoehorning into about the Judge system, which I think is decent but can be better. You see, the Judge system in Konami right now is pretty bad. I went to Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals at Columbus, and for the most part, the judges were decent. They weren't bad guys. Some of them were pretty bad guys, but that's because they're getting paid minimum wage to judge a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event the whole day. While we're playing and having a good time, they have to stand there the whole entire day, and just answer questions. Some of these questions are pretty bad. Some of these questions are legit, but they have to stand there and do that the whole entire day. Pretty stressful to be a judge at a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. I've been playing this game since it came out. Not once at a Konami event did I ever wanted to go and be a judge. I would not do it at all. Because A, the conversation is trash, and B, the incentive is even more of a joke. These are tokens you get when you judge a UDS. I think I have this one from Locust at the store. Nothing too crazy. But then these are the tokens you get when you judge a Tier 2 event, an OTS Championship, VIP qualifiers, all that jazz. That's what they're right there. To be honest with you, they're crappy tokens. I'm sorry. I mean, one, the resale value is horrible. Two, these tokens don't look nothing as good as other tokens. Take one of these, for instance. Metal tokens that look infinitely better than these. Like, which one would you want? Really, this one or this one? It's a no-brainer. And you could buy these tokens where judges have to earn these tokens. It's just not as good. Now, I always think that judges have two things going for them. One, I think judges should be compensated properly. I think judges need to be taken care of, and I think Konami, if they were smart, would give judges the opportunity to give them a pack that would have a guaranteed, has a couple of commons in it, but has an Ultimate Rare card, maybe like an Ulti Ash, a card that no Yu-Gi-Oh! Player has at the moment, or has period. OT Infinite Permanents in the KONAMI Exclusive Pack given only the judges. Judges can then sell these and make a lot of money online, so now they're kind of properly compensated while Konami's saying, hey, we have to give you extra money, we'll just give you these promo packs. That makes a lot of sense. On the other hand, judges need to be held accountable for their actions. If a judge is treating Yu-Gi-Oh players like crap, like just treating them bad, they need to be held accountable for this. They have to. If a judge is just giving bad rulings, they have to be held accountable. Judges have to earn being a judge, not being thanked for being a judge. But you can't have them earn being a judge when you're paying a minimum wage. Once again, guys, please let me know, comment down below what you guys think about that. I really think that's something that should happen with the judge program. That hasn't been happening forever. By the way, Cyber Dragon Ultimate Rare is about $140. It's under its $150 market price for OT Cyber Dragon. You got other cards over here as well. We have Wing Creeper level 10. That's I mean, about to go crazy. They have a lightly played for about 60. If any of my collectors are watching, lightly played Wing Karibo, which is market price is $40, level 10, ultimate rare. We have a lightly played at about 68. After that, there's an unlimited version, which is about 95. And then the next first edition lightly played is $140 for Wing Karibo level 10. So if you're a collector out there, you can get this one, and the minute you buy this Wing Karibo, the value moves up to about roughly 140. Be careful though, it's a new seller. Up next, guys, Elemental Heroes. This is why hero players are absolutely insane. They love buying crazy things like this. First edition heavily played Elemental Hero Rampart Blaster Ultimate Rare from Elemental Energy is $125 in the market price. Heavily played versions are $41. After that, lightly played, $186. First edition, okay, $200. Then you got Shining Flare Wingman, $500. Just $500. I have a Wingman for you. $5. You got $5 for Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman? Do you like GX? Do you like GX for $500? Alright then. And then the card us competitive players care about, which is Potter Average, Ultimate Rare. Market price has this card roughly around $30. And Fish and Light plays it starting at $50. There's no unlimited version. It's just $50 right there. There's two of them. After those two are gone, it's about $60. After those three are gone, it's about $90 for Potter Average Ultimate Rare. This was always the expensive version. I know some people that looked at Potter Average in the past. So another version, it was Dark Earliest 4. They're like $39. They haven't changed in price. They went up a little bit, but Ultimate Rare has always been the best version. I'm sorry, Dark Relations, you're just not good enough. Ultimate Rare is the best version. And this is all in preparation of the bundles coming out. Up next, guys, Yazi, Evil of the Yangzing. Market price of this card is $14. This card's still $14. I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. It's $15. First editions are around a little over $16 for Yazi, Evil of the Yangzing. Does this card see play anymore? Or is it just, I've not seen this card see play in a long while. And does it merit this high price point? No and no? Okay, moving on. Here's a card that nobody's really talking about, nobody's looking at. Look, I'm personally looking at Duel Power and seeing 6 chairs come out. I'm looking at maybe fairies getting support in the future, because that can be a thing. Why not? And seeing 6 chair reprints will only supplement that, only make that more important to every Yu-Gi-Oh player that has those. And here's one card everyone forgot about. Ritual Sanctuary. It came out as a common and still existed on the rows. If you guys want to buy a common version, that's cool. There's 119 of them over here. It came out as an Ultra Rare and Dual Pack Dimensional Guardians. It's about $2. My favorite version of the card is a Secret Rare that came out in Dragons and Legends Unleashed. You can discard one card, add one light ritual monster or ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. You can shuffle any number of spell cards from your graveyard into your deck. Target one light fairy monster in your graveyard equal to the levels, and special summon it. It's a lot of effects, but it's a card that's mostly used in Herald Perfection. Now, do I think Herald Perfection can be good in the future? Yes. No, I do. Do I think other decks that can use versions of like Herald Perfection can be good in the future? Oh yeah, totally. Konami can do that. It's a thing. I think fairies can be good in the future. Konami hasn't promoted fairies in forever. I really think a fairy archetype or a fairy archetype that can use like Herald and maybe even 6 chairs with Ritual Sanctuary. That's a thing that can absolutely be a thing to be used in the future. Looking at price points, it's actually about $1.70 for this card. Now here's where it gets crazy with this card, because it's $1.70, and then after that it starts hitting $2.60, like the next price point. And after that one, you see it on the bottom of the page at $3.50. And there's a bunch of ones over here as far as quality availables. This card goes from $1.70 to $3.50 in like a page. Of ones. So I think Ritual Sanctuary is a card that's an easy buyout target, and I wouldn't be surprised if this card was to go up in value in the future. Would not surprise me whatsoever. Okay, comment question of the day. Apex Moment says, to be honest, I think the promo cards in this set are going to be money after some years. What do you think should you consider buying them now? The promos, The best way to buy promos as far as this set, the best way is go on eBay. A lot of stores like to take the promo packs they're in and throw them on eBay. If the promos are individual, if there's an individual promo you want to buy, to CD player. Go to your locals, and there's people opening the crap out of Duel Power. People like me that are going to be cracking open cases of Duel Power. Even though I care about the promos personally, most people won't care about the promos. And you can go and go, hey man, I want you to play these promos from the side. I'm going to offer you, let's talk about how much I'll pay you for those promos. I'll give you a number for those promos. We'll work something out. And you go to your locals and do that, and you'll be surprised how dirt cheap you'll buy those promos for on the spot. Of course, you want to do that not in your locals, outside your locals. You know what I'm trying to say. Or trade, you know. Just don't get in trouble at your locals. Nick T says, #QPV, I pre-ordered 4 boxes from Amazon, but they won't get here until April 8th. About 6 days after the first opens. Should I run to my local store and buy more? Nick, to be honest with you, that's crazy that's opening after 4 days. I will get in contact with the Amazon seller, make sure you get any kind of Amazon Prime. So you should be able to get that as soon as possible. I think with this Duel Power, I think how we saw it with Legend of Kaiba, it came out as a high, and it was sold out. Some cards went high, but mostly everything else dropped from the set. And with Duel Power, I think everything's gonna be really expensive, but quickly drop in this set, depending if Konami has an available a quantity for stores as well as you guys to buy, or distributors has this. It depends on the available quantity of sealed product out there, basically. So that's the best way to go in that. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea to get it 8 days afterwards. It'll still have some value, but nowhere near as much value as you was to get it on release day. That's why it's so important to get it like that. I did another video yesterday and got another comment question, so let's do it. Tricky Ganger says, do you think that Prank Kids would be a good deck to pick up after the ban list drops in an undefined meta? Yes. Absolutely. I like Prank Kids, and with not much knowledge, I didn't physically play that much games of Prank Kids. I just knew the deck by looking online, learning, watching videos, practicing myself, and went to regions and almost top with Prank Kids. Absolutely, that could be a viable deck. Now, if the balance comes out and hits Instant Fusion, well, Prank Kids gotta reroute how they want to play their version, because Instant Fusion is one of the best cards in the deck, to be honest with you, and Instant Fusion is a phenomenal hit on the ban list. I'm hoping it doesn't get hit for once, so I can buy myself Ulti Instant Fusions for my Prank Kids Max Rarity, because it's pretty. Now, I think Instant Fusion will be hit, but do I think Prank Kids is a good deck without Instant Fusion, hit? Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great deck. I think a lot of you players don't understand how dirt cheap it is. Looking at Prank Kids Place, the most expensive card in the Hidden Summoners, it's only $8. Yes! The next expensive card is Duel, which is around 3s. And after that, there's no expensive Prank Kid cards at its pranks. It's $1. Absolutely. Prank Kids is a dirt cheap deck that can definitely beat people hard body. I think it's a phenomenal deck. And if you don't, and you can put Borload in there, it's getting a reprint soon, so that's gonna be cheap. And you should put Boar Sword in there. It's going down in value. I think Prank Kids is a phenomenal deck that's relatively inexpensive and nobody knows about right now. I absolutely recommend you play a deck if you don't have much money and just want to play a good deck to just make your opponent think, and especially opponents who don't know about this deck. Oh my god, that's free. That's a free win. You got the buy. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos have a great day.